Hey guys, let me get this fish in here. I've got to show you something. These fish are biting like crazy up here. This is something different I just started to try. Get this little baby in here. I just threw this out just to get my line straightened out. And I'll show you what I'm catching these on today. Oh, this guy's been caught before. Catch and release. So just a nice little chunky bass. You know, this one's pretty skinny. He may have spawned out already or whatever, but they are up spawning. So what I'm gonna show you is this, that little 1/8 ounce head I use for flick shaking. I bought some little crawdads, the TRDs, and shaved off a little bit off the head. And I stuck this little crawdad on there. Now in the water, these little pinchers here float. They just stand straight up like this. It goes like this. So let's give it another try. They've been biting on this pretty good. I just put the stop lock on now just to try it, just to see if it would work. And before Bob could get the camera rolling, a fish bit. So let's see what happens here. I'll give it another. So basically what I'm doing is we're only fishing in 8 to 12 feet of water, just going along the rocks here. So I put the crawdad on to try it because of all the rocks. Now the fish have been showing up lately with more crawdads in their throats. And so the crawdads were hibernating when it was real cold and the water temperature was 47, 48, 49, 50, 52. Right now it's 59. So they're coming out of their hibernation. So when I throw this out, whoops, and I tell you what, you are gonna get stuck. Be prepared to lose some of these. You know, these are those little heads. And I checked with Phoenix Fishing. They've got them. 1/8 ounce is all you need. Bass Pro has them. And it's the TRD special. So let me just get rid of this and pull this off. Oh, I got it. All right, when you get off, you definitely want to check your hook, okay? Because this is what happens to it when you pull off. Your hook comes, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it comes all bent up. So what I do is I just bend that back, push it back down on the carpet, bend it back to normal shape, get out your handy dandy little Bass Pro Shop filer. Now there's a pretty good burr on that, so I'm just going to take that burr off, because you definitely want a sharp hook if you're doing this. There we go. Doesn't take much to get those things sharp. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of going down the shoreline looking for rocks, you know, and rocks out in the, you know, Bob had just showed you there's some rocks out in the water here. Boy, sometimes you wonder, how do these things get tangled this much? But that's life. So I'm just gonna flick this out right by a rock. You can see the rocks there under the water, and I'm just gonna let this go down. You know, I've got this on Bass Pro Shop braid, 10-pound fluorocarbon, 1/8 ounce head, and a little TRD crawdad. So I just throw it out, let it sit there. If I don't get nothing, I roll it back up, throw it out again. So I'm gonna pull this up. Let me regroup. There's a lot of this moss in here, so bear with us. I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna just sail down these rocks. Be back in a minute. There's another one. Well, that one didn't take long to get started there. Come on, jump. There he goes. These little ones, they're little chunkers. Look at how fat these little guys are. Once in a while, I look down their throat and I could see those crawdad hairs way down in there, but boy, might be small, but it's chunker. TRD crawdad. Let's see if we can pull out and just do a few more. As you can see in my background, what we're fishing in. So let me make a long cast here. Actually a short cast. We're just gonna throw this out. The fish are positioned in 8 to 15 feet of water, so just remember that. Water temperature is now 61 degrees, so I just hold my rod up high like this, let it go down. I'm fishing a very light rod, so just throw it out, hold it up like this, and wait for that bite. I'm just dragging this down the lake. There's a little tick right there. Another one, Bob. Boy, it didn't take long. These things are just hungry. Man, he's pulling. This little light action rod, boy, I tell you, you're not catching big fish, but you know, once you get them, man. Okay, let's just flip him right in the boat here like this. Chunky little guys. Fun to catch, light action rods. This one's probably a hair bigger. No. Nope. See, I look down their throats. They're crushers. Look at their lips are all red. So they are eating crawdads. Oh. Man, I tell you, this is just fun, you know. I'll have to get that package out and show you both Bass Pro and Phoenix Fishing have these. I don't know what straw I bought them at, but anyway, I'm going to make another cast and let that go out. I got to be in the sun here. Okay. Just fishing that, dragging that right down this rock here. I mean, it doesn't look like good rock, but I'm pulling it out now. I'm at 15 feet of water, 16, 17. There's a couple fish on the bottom right there. So I'm just gonna dead stick this thing just a little bit. There it is, little bite. He no bite. He just picked it up and just swam with it. Ooh, this is a little bit bigger one, Bob. Let's get him up so you guys can see him. This is a little bit bigger. Maybe in the 2-pound range. I'm using 10-pound leader fluorocarbon Bass Pro Shop. That's a nice fish. I'm not going to swing this one because I want to get this one in to look at him. There we go. Boy, you don't think this guy's been eating crawdads? Look at his lips. Look at that crawdads. Orange on the bottom, green on the top. That's what this thing looks like right there. See how it's got that light green on the top and orange on the bottom? Look at that. Well, let me just show you the package. That's a nice little chunky fish. All right, let's let you go, buddy. Well deserved. Here's what I bought one package of these because I like the crawdads. I mean, I like the color of them, you know. So they come in a nice little package like this. And then they're all nice and separated inside this, like this. See how pretty they are? So they're the TRD rig, you know, elastic. And does it say the name? Catch more fish, man's. Green pumpkin orange. That's it, green pumpkin orange. So get you some of these, go along the bank, drag them on the bottom, and wham bam, you could get some fish too. So hey guys, thanks for watching my channel today, and I hope you learned something through these videos. If you haven't subscribed, would you please subscribe? And remember, I'm only catching it on a 1/8 ounce with a little tiny jig head like this instead of a TRD head. I had this on, that's the reason I'm doing this. So all right, thanks again for watching.